Hey guys, it's Troy here, back with some more Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. Today we're going to change up the speed a little bit and go back in time to play some of the oldest custom tracks ever made. And these aren't only some of the oldest, these are some of the hardest to this day. If I remember correctly, when CTGP originally came out, none of these were even in it. We're going to be playing... Two of them I know for sure weren't in it. One of them might have been, but regardless, what we used to do is make our own custom packs using Revolution and replace all 32 Nintendo courses with different courses, and the names would be wrong, but we had like a little Excel sheet that we would look at the names of what track meant what. So for this first one, we're going to be playing Nightmare, which is going to be in the Bowser Castle 3 slot, and I bet only like maybe 2% of you even know what Nightmare is. So this track right here was one of the notorious tracks back in 2011. It's completely flat and it is completely bonkers. I mean, just look at the minimap. That's already insane. But what makes this track so crazy is that, you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of Star Slope a little bit. It's got a little bit of Star Slope feel to it. Oh, I'm already off. But yeah, no, it's got a cool feel to it though, thanks to the what is that, like the sun down there? It's like, you know, I think it's supposed to be, or a gas planet or something. But yeah, anyway. So there is lots of cool low tricks you can do on these ramps. I used to actually be really good at this course, but that I believe is a dead end. I don't think this is anything, unless that's like a secret cannon. But yeah, check this out. This is part of the main road, guys. Can you see why this was never let into CTGP? Look at this. Look at that. Imagine trapping that. All it takes is 2 fake item boxes and then like it's GG. Like no one's getting past it. Well, I mean, you gotta hit a fake item box to get past it, but you know what I mean. And then we get to right here, and I believe this is just another dead end. We're gonna go off it. But yeah, there aren't really many dead ends in custom tracks. Nintendo actually has a track with a dead end. I believe it's SNES Bowser Castle 2. Or SNES Bowser Castle 2, and that has a dead end. In the CTGP version of the course, oh my god, too much speed. Yeah, dead ends generally aren't really part of CTGP. There was a cool shortcut, I believe it was right here. You can jump that gap, and if you notice the respawn point, it literally respawned me back at the very beginning of the course because I fell off right there. So it is not a track for the casual audience. This is one of those tracks that could never make it into CTGP. I mean, look at that turn. Some vehicles can't even make that turn. The spear doing that, good games. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna try to find our way to the end of this course. It looks like you gotta go off this way, because going off to the left is the end of the track. So, yeah, here we go. And then I'm trying to, like, you know, show you guys everything here. Everything this track has to offer. That's Invisible Road? We can be on that. Okay. So there's 2 different routes here. We'll probably do multiple laps. Oh, that's off-road. Yeah, I slowed down quite a bit, but this turn is not easy either. You gotta slow down so you can make that. And then, let's see what we got here. Oh! You see that trick? That was pretty wild. I remember what you can do right here. Check this out. So you can go off this and skip that turn, and then look at this. The shortcut of doom. Did not make it. I remember going into fun rooms with a group of like 8 to 10 people and marathoning these courses. We got pretty good at them. For this one, you had to slow down in order to make it. Unless you're using an outside drifting vehicle. Those were able to make it, but no one really uses karts at the high level of Mario Kart, unfortunately. Very few people can control the karts and actually compete with the inside drifting bikes. So this ending section, once again, a little bit like the Star Slope, weaving between routes, and it's got some, you know, it's got, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. I remember how crazy that was. There's a little tiny part you can land. It's not even in the center. Yeah, you know, it's funny because obviously you guys have seen me get really mad at custom tracks in the past. I mean, after playing this, I'm starting to appreciate all the custom tracks we have, even the ones I'm not too fond of. Okay, so I never got to show you guys this route. So you'd go here, and you could go straight, but I would always go left right here. I don't remember what is on the straight path. I kind of want to take a quick look. And it looks like, ooh, that does not work. There's no way you can make that jump. That looks like a dead end. Yeah, this kind of has like a Six King Labyrinth element to it. Crazy track. So this was the way you go. Yeah, you can mushroom over these gaps. and then you get to here, another dead end, so we go forward. And then you have two options. Well, no, you don't, because this is gonna lead, there's no way that's gonna help you, because that's gonna, there's no way you make that turn. Even if you land on the road, GG's. So, okay, so you go this way. Oh, yeah, okay. This thing was so sketchy. Do you guys remember Impossible Road? How I would be driving over it and then all of a sudden it would just flip me backwards, or it would just have the craziest physics ever because of the polygons and stuff. This is what this portion is like. You see how sketchy this is? I would have some crazy stuff happen there. Unfortunately, couldn't get anything to trigger. I'll show you the regular route for this portion right here. So, as I mentioned before, people would always do this, but I think earlier I mentioned that I used to be really good at this course. I promise you guys, I was actually pretty good at this course, but I have not played this in 6 years. Minimum 6 years, maybe 7. It's around 6 to 7 years since I've played Nightmare. And I always was like, oh, is this track gonna get in CTGP? Or I think it was called like CT Worldwide Revolution. It had some quirky name to it back in the day. It wasn't, I don't remember it calling it CTGP, but yeah. When I used to play this game like every day, I didn't care how hard they made the tracks because I was gonna learn them regardless. But now, if something like this got into CTGP, I'd be so mad because I don't quite have the patience to learn all the courses like I did when I was younger. So I expect them to be more like Nintendo courses where, you know, you can, you know, easy to learn, difficult to master, that sort of philosophy. So when they're not like that, I get angry. But yeah, I would never want anything like this because I can imagine like a new player playing this and be like, and just completely overwhelmed and immediately wanting to quit it because it's just so extreme and so bizarre. But yeah, no, this was Nightmare, and we're gonna keep going, guys. We're gonna show you the second track. This one, in my opinion, is the hardest of the three. This was the hardest for me, so brace yourself. We're about to do some hardcore floundering. For the second track of the video, we are on Darky Cliff. Now, this one was one that, for me personally, it was the hardest. Some people got it down. I don't know how. This thing is legit Mushroom Peaks on steroids. Oh, I forgot about that. If you trick at the beginning, you die. Yeah, this thing is a death pit. Just like the last one, this one's even more of a death pit. And this is one of those tracks that's not very chaotic, to be honest, because there's not really any moving parts. But it does have insane vertical boost ramps. It's Mushroom Peaks on steroids, like I said, and then it has mushroom section that is comparable to the Peaks shortcut, the straight route. However, I'd say it's more difficult, and we're gonna show multiple laps of that, so you can really harness the sheer impossibleness. That's not even a word, but like that's the word I'm gonna use, because this right here was just like, oh my god. You know, like even me as a 11th grader, so I was, how old was I? 16, 17 years old. I didn't even like this track, and that was the Troy that loved every track. Like, he was just stoked to play anything that was a Nintendo course, because, you know, you play the same game for a couple years, you want something new. Dude, how many times have I fallen off? We're not even halfway through the lap. Do you see that mini map? It's not as daunting as some of the other ones, but it is. Oh, this is what you do. You go off this, and then you land. No! Wow, this track's insane. The only thing that's keeping me alive is these respawns. So, if I remember correctly, we gotta go off this way, and then we go this way. We please live. Okay, we lived. Yeah, no, this is a course that it was more of an obstacle course than it was a racing track. People who knew how to drive it would just dominate it. People who didn't were left behind in the dust. So this is another crazy part because it just looks like a wall. You're supposed to go off it, right? But no, you skip the mushroom pad altogether, because that mushroom pad, if you go off it, you're headed straight into the wall, bonk, and then you're gonna fall to your death below. And as you see, this track doesn't really have, it's got a weird feel because everything's very paper-esque, you know? I mean, there wasn't too much effort put on the scenery of the course. It's just like, you know, let's make an obstacle course and let's watch people try to beat it. Let's see, you know, it's a torture chamber. Thank God this thing never made it into any sort of CTGP updates. So as you see here, another crazy mushroom section. I don't even know if I've ever completed this mushroom section without falling off. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. Like, I haven't played this course in 7 years. This thing, 8 years. This thing came out in 2008. It's 2000. Sorry, this thing came out in 2010. It's 2018 right now. It's been 8 years. And like, this is one of those courses I did not enjoy, so I did not play it very much. It was one of those ones like we tried out and we're like, and we spent like a day or two just like playing this all the time. We're trying to figure it out, and then we were just like, yeah, this isn't that fun. So we took it out of our custom track pack that we had. So that is the furthest I made in like 3 or 4 attempts right there. Okay, we made it to the, oh, that looks cool. That looks crazy. But yeah, so we made it to the end of the mushroom section. That's the last one of the lap. I mean, there's a really small one at the end. I think we will be okay on that. But yeah, no, I mean, it looks like a Mushroom Peaks beta course. Like, you know, the developers of CTGP, I mean, this is all theoretical, obviously, or this is more like fictional. But, you know, they're testing out their mushroom track, and then they decided it was too hard, so they changed it, you know? I'm sure when they were making Mushroom Gorge, the Nintendo developers, they definitely had it more difficult at one point, and they made it easier. Guarantee it, 100% chance. Oh, that was pretty cool. I didn't realize there was actually an out of bounds right there. Let's see if I can get this part for you guys. I really want to show you guys my Darky Cliff skills, but that might have to wait for a video 10 years from now when I do the revisit 20 years after. I don't know why, but I'm actually having a really good time just trying these tracks, even though they're horribly difficult and don't function that well and have lots of problems that I would totally complain about if this was a real race and I was losing 150 VR because of something, you know, some track-specific tech or shortcut I need to know that I don't know that causes me to lose a bunch of points. We've all seen that in the series, in the Road to 99 series, where I don't know how to do something on a new track and it completely ruins my race. That's definitely happened a couple times. But, that was potential right there. We can go to this right ramp here. I don't remember the significance of it. I guess it was just to do that. It was like a safer way to do that, you know what I mean? The creator of Darky Cliff decided to get a little bit nicer at the end of his creation. I believe it was K-Hacker that made this course. And I think K-Hacker is the same guy who made Molten Mountain Way. That was in part of the series way back. It's not in CTGP anymore as far as I know. I might be wrong on that. But let's give this another shot right here. This part's crazy. Oh, I'm dead. No. That is insane. Alright guys, we're moving on to the last course. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. Seeing these old school, insane custom tracks, this last one is going to knock your socks off. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I still remember that to this day. The very beginning of that course, and how the two cars are inside each other. They face you, they look like they're about to maul you, and instead they make this crazy severe right angle turn, and they're on their way. Okay, so just look at the mini map. We're gonna go forward and there's going to be a literal square surrounding us. The way you go, I still sort of remember it to this day. I remember you have to go this way, but do you see how insanely difficult this is already? This puts Moonview Highway into the beginner category. I mean, yeah. And Moonview Highway is one of the hardest Mario Kart Wii tracks. So the cars do have a, it's going around the corners where it's just like you're fearing for your life. But other than that, like, you can kind of figure it out. However, I mean, I kind of spoke too soon, right? I'm going backwards, it says. So I think we're supposed to go this way. Was there a cannon over here or something? I can't remember. Was I supposed to go straight? Help, guys, help. I forgot how to do this. Oh, it's probably this way. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, see, oh, so that's what it was. So there's a wall there. So you have to go around the beginning square on the mini map. You have to go around one of those ways, and you gotta make your way past the giant wall. Look at that camera angle. Okay, okay. So there was a shortcut over here, I remember. The way you go off this boost ramp, there's two different options. I remember one of them was a shortcut, but I think it's this one, because this one you have to go into grass in order to get to. Oh, maybe you don't. But one of these was a lot better than the other. Yeah, see, that was okay. The other one will literally lead you into off-road and you'll be stuck there for a while, if I remember correctly. So I don't even remember how this ending goes. I remember it had a super convoluted route that was like jank, and you like, some people would get lost legit when we play with them. Oh, I'm back. Okay, and we got bean cornered right there. There's literally a wall on top of the grass right there, a little tiny wall. But check this out. So This right here, people would go around this and get lost and never find their way out. Legend says that they're still just meandering around this parking lot, but we know the way, so so that was a full circle. And this is what people do. They come here and then they're like, oh, what do I do? I guess we go right. And then they're literally going in circles until they realize they're in last place. So what you do is you go inside right here, and then after that, I mean, this is just more maze. You can ignore all this. It's not the best maze, I'm not gonna lie. And then you want to go off this to the side even more than I did here, because this is a giant U-turn. Because this track is so horribly scaled that like you're gonna land here with a giant trick boost, and then it's GG. So you're gonna go around here, and oh, that wall is vicious. You see that wall right there? Oh my gosh, that thing's looking for blood. Okay, so then it's another cannon, and that's a really more sketchiness, more spazziness. But yeah, that cannon's really cool. It oh, that was a mistake. Oh, there's random trees. Do you see this, guys? That's a Moonview Highway, no joke. Without the track, that was legit Moonview Highway. But this cannon is awesome. Oh no, that is not awesome. That's the wrong cannon. It literally just respawned us like way back. As you can see, this is 3 laps, and like once you get the hang of it, you can complete laps in under a minute. But like, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna have like crazy long laps. See that? Look at that shortcut right there. That is beast. And that did feel really good to make because it was so difficult. Did we even get the lap count? We got the lap count. Okay. So we go this way, and then that car is swerving. He's fishing for a fight, and then we're like, oh my god, what do we do? You literally just pray that the car doesn't hit you. That's all you can do. Oh no, we missed it again. We're making so many mistakes, guys. So we're going this way, and as you can see on the sides, the walls are, you know, they're constructed of the same visual elements of Moonview Highway. However, they're scaled so large, it looks kind of silly. It's so unrealistic. It's humoring. All right, so check how bad this is. This not only sends you into a wall, but it sends you into the off-road as well. So it's either off-road plus wall or just off-road. Those are your 2 options. Now that we have so many new players trying CTGP for the first time, after I made the tutorial, there was over like 170 new users like the first day, and then it stayed up there for quite a while, which is so cool. So I'm very happy about that. But yeah, a lot of you, I'm sure, actually don't know how to play these tracks. So if you want a tutorial on that, I can make a simple one, and it'll be a very short video. It's pretty easy, but it's something I wouldn't be able to explain in like 3 seconds. I could probably do it in like 2 minutes. So I'll save that. Just let me know in the comment section below if you want to see that. And I think that's all we have for this video. Tell me in the comment section below, what did you think was the most interesting of these 3 courses? We had Nightmare, then we had Darky Cliff, and then this is called Cannon City. Oh yeah, look at that. It's better not even to trick. And yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Oh, the truck. Oh, we almost dodged him on lap 4. Gotta love that swerving truck. Best part for sure. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be rolling out more information on the Discord coming soon. Let me know in the comment section if you're excited for the Discord. I've gotten so many comments about it, and it's going to be here before you know it. And some more updates will happen very soon. The gaming room is almost complete. It looks really nice. There's a few details that I won't have until much later, but like the part that matters, like the gaming setup with the desk and the green screen and all the techie stuff, that's all here, and that's what matters for like making videos. So I got all that, almost all of it completed. It's been quite the process. It's been really fun though. I got a lot of fun remaking this this game room right here. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, and enjoy Funky Kong dancing. Peace.